Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my dear friends, masters, and gods. Thank you very much for taking out your time and joining this platform daily consistently. It feels really happy when we see the purpose of this platform, whatever has been created, to provide a consistent meditation practice on daily basis. And I'm thrilled that seeing lot of and most of the participants joining consistently. So thank you very much and a warm welcome to all of you for joining. So, as the tagline of this program is, tune in to your stillness with your breath, which will take you to the your awareness and start your journey of transformation. So, without further ado, let's get into the meditation practice today. And I request Master Balaji to please guide us to the meditation and conduct the meditation. Good morning, Balaji. Welcome you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Thank you very much. My dear masters, my dear friends, my dear gods, good morning, good evening to every one of you. So let us start our morning meditation. Kindly be seated very comfortably, either on chair or on floor. Let your seating arrangement be as comfortable as possible. Let there be no stress or no pains or no discomfort in the physical body when you are sitting for the meditation. Cross your feet if you are sitting on the chair and squat your legs when you are sitting on the floor. Remove your spectacles if you have any. Clasp your fingers and ensure your sitting posture is comfortable. Gently close your eyes and start observing the breath which is moving inside and outside. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Let the breath be gentle, soft, easy, simple, tranquil breath. Let there be no thoughts in the mind. If you come across any thought in your mind, gently cut the thought and bring back your attention and focus onto your breath. Meditation starts when the body is comfortable with no activities. The mind and intellect stops its activities, and you will step into a deep silence. That's where the meditation starts. Meditation starts beyond the sheet of physical, intellect, and mental sheets. Be with your breath, my dear friends, my dear masters and gods. Do not think about your daily routines. Do not bother about your task list for this 45 minutes. Our goal is to be in the deep meditation for 45 minutes. Enrich us with silence, energy, and with peace. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be relaxed. Relax your body, relax your mind. Let us meditate for 45 minutes with the help of music. Let us step into deep meditation with music. Kindly. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be observing the breath, which is going inside and outside. Let there be no thoughts in the mind, whatsoever it may be. Let the thoughts bring back your focus onto the breath. Be with the breath, my dear friends, masters, and gods. Last 5 minutes, kindly keep observing the breath, the very breath flow, going inside and outside. Bring your focus onto your heart center slowly. Let us memorize the statements of Ho'oponopono. Say to yourself, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Once again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Once again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. Be with the breath, my dear friends. Do not open your eyes. Let there be no thoughts in the mind. Let us memorize the four agreements of Master Toltec. Be impeccable with your words. Statement number two. Don't take anything personally. Statement number three. Don't make any kind of assumptions. Statement number four. Always do your best. Keep observing the breath, my dear masters and friends. Last 1 minute. Be with your breath. Thirty seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kindly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and you may open your eyes when you are ready. Thank you, Masters. We have done a beautiful meditation of 45 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Balaji. It was a wonderful, deep meditation, a peaceful meditation. Thank you very much. Friends, as you are coming back from the meditation, we'll be getting into the next segment of our program, that is wisdom sharing. And we'll have Master Prithvi to share the wisdom for today. And before that, one suggestion and request to all the masters, all the participants. If you have any questions, please keep typing into the chat window. Tomorrow is the day of Saturday, Sajjana Sangatiya, question answer day. We will take all the questions. So request you to keep typing the questions. Over to you, Prithvi. You are on mute.
Yeah, I need to be
Yeah.
co-host. Risha, please. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Balaji, and thank you, Vikilji. So, friends, we have seen the psychosomaticity throughout the week. Today, we'll go beyond the body. We just saw mind and body, how they are connected, but how mind is connected to the overall reality that we are experiencing. Patriji always quoted this line from Ashtavakra Gita, which is Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati, which means whatever the inner state that we carry, that will reflect in the outside. So, with that line, let's see today's presentation. Yeah, today let's see the story of Ashtavakra and the Janaka. So, one day, Janaka had this doubt. He came to Ashtavakra and asked, "How can I be free while ruling a kingdom?" Janaka smiled and said, "Drop the idea that you are the ruler." He didn't understand. Janaka got confused. He didn't really understand. That night, he goes to sleep. And while he was sleeping, he gets a dream in which he was a beggar. He was very, abundant, starving, and suffering. He was weeping a lot. And with that dream, the Janaka, he gets disturbed and he gets up from the sleep. Because of this dream, he was totally in agitation, very disturbed. And then again, next day, he goes to Janaka and he will ask this question: Was I a king dreaming I was a beggar, or a beggar dreaming I am a king? For this, again, Ashtavakra says that neither. You are the awareness in which both experiences are appearing. While these words were said, Janaka got enlightened. He realized that when he believed he was a beggar, he suffered. When he believed he was a king, he felt powerful. And when he realized that he was awareness, witnessing both the state, he was free. So he realized that the inner state, that which we carry, creates the experience. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. And finally, Ashtavakra continues saying that don't try to change the world, but change how you relate to the world, how you identify yourself with the world. You don't create reality by forcing the outcome. What you want, you don't try to force it, but you create reality by embodying a state of being. If you work on your inner self, your state of being, to getting into the peace mode, the calm mode, then naturally you will create peace and calm around you. So, this is why he says a peaceful mind sees peace, a grateful heart sees abundance, a fearful mind sees danger everywhere. So, the external rearranges itself around your inner conviction. So, he says there are three levels of creation. One is thought, what you repeatedly think. Second is bhava, which is your inner feeling state, what you emotionally embody continuously on a daily basis, and your identity, who you believe yourself to be. That will create the reality. These three aspects. So let's be conscious about our thought, our inner feeling state, and our identity. As let us keep moving towards our God self, as Patriji always keeps telling us. So don't try to change your destiny, change your state of being. That is what we are working on from all 43, 44 days, changing the state of being. That will help us to reorganize things around us. So, yeah, beautifully, Patriji concludes saying that meditation is for our welfare. Meditation will give everything that you need, be it health, wealth, fame, and well being in all aspects of your life, you will get with meditation. But thought power is for the welfare of humanity and every life form. So use meditation for yourself, stabilize yourself, work on getting into the right state of being, and then use the thought consciously for universal good. Meditation is going to make you pure, and thoughts will make you purposeful. So use your thought power for a greater purpose, not just for yourself. When you start radiating your thoughts and think about the world, you start actually feeling more deserving to receive from the universe. So a lot of us, we want something to manifest, but we think that we really don't deserve it at subconscious and unconscious level. But when we start thinking about the world, when we get into service, when we think about the whole of the humanity, we start feeling deserving to receive things. So use your thought power for a greater purpose, is what Patriji says. So with that, for this entire week, let's work on meditation and the thought power, using it for ourselves and to the world. And let's intend for the day, friends. So I request all of you to close your eyes and intend. Today, I cultivate inner peace for myself and radiate benevolent thoughts for the welfare of all beings. I consciously send healing and harmony to every life form. Thank you. Over to you, Vikalji.
Thank you, Prithvi, for wonderful wisdom sharing today. So, today, Masters, we have completed 44 days of this journey. It's a good achievement for us, and journey is on. So, we'll get into the next segment, and we'll have the wisdom sharing today by Sneha Sharma. She is from Bangalore. So, Sneha, hi Sneha, good morning.
Hello, very good morning to everyone.
Hi, Sneha. So, welcome you to this platform for sharing your experience. So, I request you to kindly introduce yourself, talk about how you got into the meditation, and then your experiences. So, over to you, Sneha.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. And hey, my name is Neha, as mentioned. And currently, I am working in Bangalore. I am a professional chartered accountant working in a CA firm. I am also a volunteer at PSSM, connected to PSSM and meditation, say, since 2020. So, yes, the topic is really interesting that is going on. Like, even I was amazed. So, thank you so much for that amazing, session. I just while I was, going through what we think is what we become just now, the intent that we put, that if we change a thought, how we perceive, we can actually create a reality through that. So, I actually experienced that in, like, even when I didn't even, I wasn't even into meditation so dedicatedly at that time. I was very intuitive. Like, since my child, like, I knew and I always believe my gut feelings. So, what happens is, I just want to share one of my experience. I am a chartered accountant. I don't know if people know that CA is not that easy exam, and the principal, like, I was doing internship under an CA. We have to do 3 years of internship under CA, and he himself used to tell that CA is come again. We had to give multiple times, attempts for CA to clear it. Like, there are levels. So there is entrance, then there is foundation, and then there is final. And I was that average student, not that you can say that I was never scoring. I never scored more than 90%. Never ever. I am that 75%. Even in my standard 10, I got 73. 12th, I got 73, and BCom also I got 73. Such consistent student I am. So while doing my CA, I don't know, I am a very practical person. I can't, just remember things without understanding. So my approach is always that I understand and then I go about, by my understanding. So I can't just mug up whatever is there in the books. So it was difficult for me to clear, and I had taken multiple attempts. Whatever it is, cut to November 2020. That until now I have not been introduced to meditation. So I gave my exams. The last exam I have given is November 2020. By then, I have been given, say, 5 to 6 times already. That November 2020 was the last exam that I gave. And when I started my journey as a meditator was the very next day when I gave my exams. So it was like, one step is done. I didn't know that that step is done, and I started the next step of my life, that is getting into meditation. So when I cleared, and the results were out in January, and I cleared my CA, and that was the most happiest moment. But what happens when you clear an exam? Anyway, people who do any studies, they do it for getting a job, to be placed out to a better company. So here in India, for chartered accountants, there are multiple opportunities, nevertheless, but there are top 4 firms. Okay, I will not take name. Even all over the world, those are the top 4 firms that are called Big Four. So I don't know. I had that in mind that I'll go to campus. So I am from Odisha, Katak. That is a very small town. And I had, like, my father had never allowed me to, go out by myself, stay alone, or go to any relative place also, to even for a day or two to go and stay. that was very rare, very conservative family. So just as I cleared my CA, already my father was, looking for better matches for marriage, and I was stopping my parents that no, I don't want to get married until I clear my CA. So my younger sister, as soon as I cleared my CA, my younger sister suggested me that you better get married, otherwise dad will not let you do job. It's like that conservative. Like he will let me do, but only within the city, in the locals. And I didn't let that thought of that suggestion of her go inside my mind. I was thinking very different, and I don't know, I was so open at that time. So I just ignored, I didn't let it enter my system. I just ignored and I just went with the flow. I chose that I will go to campus placement. That happens like multiple companies come and they take interviews and they select candidates. So I went for campus placement in Bangalore. So in Cuttack, wherever I was doing my articleship under that CA, he had already offered me partnership. I knew that okay, I am that capable that if he's readily availably, he is offering me a partnership and he's giving me the highest salary a girl as a CA can get in the city. That is there. Anyway, I have it. I said no. I don't know what, but I am getting a calling to go for campus. He said, what will you do? Anyway, you have multiple attempts, so they will not consider it in campus. I said, it's fine. Because of campus, I'm getting an opportunity to go out. At least I'll just, roam Bangalore. I'll just see places in Bangalore and I'll come back. I just said like this and I went. I had prepared for the interviews, and somehow I actually went campus first day. Worst. People were not even taking their resumes. They're asking that if you're more than three attempts, your resume will not even be taken. So that was like first day nothing. First day just went simply like that. Second day, then I was like, okay, I have opportunities. So there were walk-ins. Like simply one company said that they are starting walk-ins that you can simply walk in and give your resume. I went and I simply gave my resume. It was selected. There were rounds after round and I was, clearing it. The technical round happened when once two of my friends got done with the technical round, still my round was going on. It was so long. It happened, and when I actually got the offer letter in my hand, first call I got from my principal is he called me and I said, Sir, I got selected. He was the first person. The moment I have the offer letter in my hand, he called me. I don't know what. Yeah, I didn't call my parents. I didn't call anybody. He called me the moment I got, and then I informed him I got it. That was like he has no words. He can just say, "Oh, great." But I didn't let everybody in, like all my friends were saying that, okay, your attempts are less, you try off campus, you try this, in campus you will not be selected because of this. First day I had seen that, they will not even take, but I didn't let any of this, change what is going on inside my mind, what is my, intention. And I cracked and I got job, I got placed in a big four. And not only I am placed in a big four, but I have I have been working in big four say since 5.5 years. And now I'm getting to hear from the people in Cuttack that you are an inspiration, where for people who were with me or juniors, they say that we look up to you, that okay, you are at big four. After such, like even the people who were working with me, the juniors, they said that yes, you are an inspiration, we are inspired. The new people whom I even don't know, people give references that okay, you speak to her, how she cracked it, ask her how, what was her approach. so many other things, something impossible which I did with one intention, without letting other people condition me by my thoughts. So yeah, this was one of the experience that I want to say. Like, for me, it is a very, very big thing, because coming from a very small town, having given very multiple attempts where there is no scope that you will be selected, this is what, you know, things are going around. And in that, I didn't let anything overpower me, take over me, and always stick to what I actually want. Just like the previous speaker said, that whatever you perceive, you become. If you think that you are a king, you will act like a king. And if you think that you're a beggar, you will suffer like a beggar. So that is what it is, like, totally matching with what my experience was. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sneha. Such a inspiring experience. And it's kind of, clearly translate that, never ever give up approach. Keep giving your best effort and you will reach there. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very much for taking out time and sharing your inspiring experience with all the participants. Deep gratitude to you. Thank you very much.
thank you. Thank you so much.
So, masters, time to conclude the session today. We have completed 44 days. Journey is on. Tomorrow, same time again. We'll meet in the morning, 6 o'clock. Tomorrow being a Saturday, Sajjan Sangatiya day, we will have the masters to taking all the questions. In case anybody has question, you can post on the WhatsApp groups also. We'll take those questions. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Namaste to all.